high school athlete dies by suicide. This time it was a Northeast Ohio teen who was a victim of sextortion.
He is just the latest athlete to take his own life, but there is hope to try and reach some of these players before tragedy happens. And the latest in our investigative series, Athletes at Risk, Local 12's Christian Hauser shows us a bill that would require mental health training for coaches and what happens if it doesn't pass by the end of the Ohio legislative session.
House Bill 492 would require mental health training for coaches in Ohio. It passed the state house, but has only received one hearing in the Senate. I just checked, no more hearings are scheduled at this point. Now, the coach behind the bill doesn't understand why what he calls a no-brainer bill would have any trouble passing. Columbus St. Francis de Sales lacrosse head coach Matt Triplett knows firsthand the need for coaches to have mental health training.
How did you become aware of the need for mental health training for coaches in the first place?
Basically, I had a parent reach out to me and said that she had feared that her son was potentially suicidal and wanted me to talk to him. And so I went ahead and I reached out. You know, I'd never had encountered anything like this before, but as I'm having the conversation, it was kind of the understanding that I had no clue what I was talking about, and whatever happened with that conversation is life or death.
Luckily, everything went well after that phone call, but Triplett knew he needed to do something. He then organized a training for coaches in the Columbus area. Of the more than 300 invited, only about 9 showed up. Eventually, he teamed up with Representative Mike Loychik, and House Bill 492 was created. The bill says to be able to coach in Ohio, a person must receive mental health training. It doesn't stipulate how much or what kind. That would be left to mental health experts.
It's not making coaches therapists, but it's knowing what to do if a kid comes to me and says, "Hey, coach, I'm not okay. I'm not having great thoughts." It teaches me what questions to ask, and then who do I hand that kid off to.
Now, the hope is to teach coaches signs to look for if they have a student athlete reach out and they need to know whether they should call 911 or if they can maybe reach out to mom or dad or maybe the school guidance counselor. Now, no one has testified against the bill in the several hearings it had before passing the House. Now, I have called and emailed the committee chair, Andrew Brenner's office, to find out why this bill is apparently stalled after only one hearing, but so far, no one from his office has gotten back to me. In the meantime, Triplett is calling on folks to call Brenner's office, asking that this bill be given a hearing. For Local 12 News, I'm Christian Hauser.
Now, if you or someone you know are considering suicide, you can call or text 988. We'll also have more resources available in this article. Download the Local 12 app and click on the Athletes at Risk Mental Health Training Proposal article. Also, Local 12 will investigate the rising number of sextortion cases behind some of these suicides.